What's your name, man?
I'm Chris.
Chris. Donjoy.
Kalia.
Kanaya.
Desmond.
Who?
Desmond.
Desmonda. What is wrong with that? I'm Bam. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, and I'm Eric. We're going to be working together on music, and right now I'm pulling up a track that is going to be our first assignment. I don't want to say assignment. It's going to be our first
word.
experience together. What assignment, Mr. Nick?
I like the experience better. Who's the band? How we doing so far? What's the challenge?
Not so good.
The instrumental not.
It's not the instrumental.
It's not
just
what?
don't nobody know what to write about.
You guys choose who's going to speak first for themselves. Go ahead.
Don't know what to write.
You don't know what to write. Okay. The hardest thing about writing is what to write about. But you know what the problem with that is? A lot of times people don't know what to write about is because they're thinking outside of they're thinking outside of themselves. When you say I don't know what to write about, basically you're saying I don't know what to give you to please you, or I don't know what to write that somebody else wants to hear. You're not really thinking about what you have to say. So a lot of times you think about writing what I'm going to write about. A lot of times you become a slave to your ego. So when you say I don't want to know what I write about, the reason why it's very hard for a writer to find a write about because they're thinking with their ego. They're thinking about what they're really saying is, I don't know what to write that somebody else wants to hear.
We have to be very suspect the degree to which any time we create something, the degree to which it is for approval. It's hard to get those people off our shoulders, the yes guy and the no guy. Every time you look in the mirror, the whole purpose of a mirror is for approval. It's ego. It's the degree to which I can be seen and accepted. And for a child, that's like challenging. And if you're a teen, that's when that aspect becomes most critical because that's the point in which approval and acceptance are, bam, off the charts. But that's the time that's most magnificent because that's the time when giving is maximized. That's why I deal with teens, because that's the time when life maximizes. Everything's at the crossroads. Everything is everything.
We're going to basically give you a few more choices here. I'm against that because I like the idea that you were having a challenge. I would like the idea that you couldn't relate to the beat. I like that because a lot of times the greatest creativity comes from something where you have to use your imagination to try to figure out what am I going to do with this. 12 o'clock, I have this set up. 12 o'clock, I'm going to plug my camera in there and I'm going to basically have all y'all on film doing something with the song that you're getting ready to write now. So all I'm going to ask you is this. Don't ask yourself what to write about. Ask what you got to say. What do you have to say?
The essence of creativity is going someplace and taking what you have and making it into something else. So if what you're making into something else is something that you have to say or something that is going on in you, so you're admitting something about you, that's where we have to go. When we say creative writing, we have to go to that part of ourselves that is momentary. To admit something, to admit is to pay witness to oneself. And so, I did that.
Good help. Y'all go back. Y'all friends from way back in.
I just met her.
Oh, so y'all two just connected.
Verse.
I don't know. Let's see. I'm thinking. I just be singing. I don't know.
Like this is the beginning stage of your portfolio. So when you come to these big people, they be like, what have you done? You know what I'm saying? You be like, this what I've done. They see you the did stuff. They see you got, you know what I'm saying, experience. You know what I'm saying? You on board already. I tried to go get in the School of the Arts, right? You know what I'm saying? They told me I needed some recommendations. Like, I already knew that was my recommendation, but at the same time, like, I didn't know that at first. You know what I'm saying? So y'all already upper hand. Y'all already halfway there. Y'all don't even know it.
What it does for the teens, it gives them permission to quiet their egos, to lay down their defenses, to calm those that need to be accepted and proved. You know, it calms them because everybody in that room will have said something and nothing was approved or disapproved of. There's no failure or success, so there can be no right and wrong.
Let me hear your piece.
Yeah. Extraordinary, that's what you are to me. Girl, without you here, don't think that I could breathe. You came into my life and you set me free. Then without you here, don't know where I would be. Before you came along, I was headed down the wrong path. I was living life all wrong, had my mind stuck in the past. I couldn't let it go no matter how hard I tried. Then you came along and put ease to my mind.
Let me hear you.
Baby, open your eyes, open your heart, no trust inside, you can make a new start. Baby, I'll lead the way, just tell me when to start. I know times get hard, we're gonna keep moving regardless. I can never show emotion, but instead I love you, trying to stay on the right track, and it's all because you, and I won't let go of what we have, this moment that we have. I want to make her laugh.
Okay, so that's your reassurance of her, right?
Like she's singing about like something
She
bad,
worried
and
about
then he's
them.
coming in and reassuring her.
You hear that, Bam?
Yeah, I heard it.
Where do we want her?
Yeah, I like that, don't you?
I put her.
Bad, ain't it?
I want you to be throwing stuff.
Like mad, ain't
Map it out, map it out.
Emotional.
I
Map
want
it
you
out.
to like be throwing
emotional,
stuff.
like.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
you frustrated.
So much. You know you like to do that. You know you good to do that.
So I get to throw things?
Yeah, yeah. On purpose, yeah.
It's gonna look good.
Shoot, I want you to be loud enough that the police come so we can get them in the shot.
And I think you should be out in the open where everybody gonna be walking by while we filming.
On one of
He'd
them,
just be
on
sad.
And
one
I
of
want
them
you to
benches.
be looking like
On one of them benches.
yeah, on the
Yeah.
bench playing your guitar, and I want somebody to come by and like put some money in a hat or something. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So where do we put the chorus? How many places do we
Yeah,
put the chorus?
it's more than one location with the chorus. On
Two
the-
locations.
On the first hook on hers, I switched it up. I don't want you on the stairs. I want you sitting like with the lights dim on that stove in there.
Extraordinary music.
Cool. Okay, good. Now, I want to do something. I want y'all to be right here for a minute. Work this out.
He said, something about walking past here.
Oh, hold on.
But we'll see when it's time. We'll see when it's time. I'm not doing anything right now, just getting my, I don't care if we be walking or whatever. I'm just trying to get my shots.
It improves their self-esteem and confidence. Those words are so those words are just so understating in terms of what our teens need and what they're willing to give. First of all, even to presume that they have a need for that. Power. Not empowerment, power. I'm after you. I want you to have access to your power. The degree to which you can negotiate your existence in whatever direction you choose.
I know whatever has happened in your lives that may cause you to be more quiet or more loud, that's cool. But in the land of business and the land of dreams, there's no time for that. Okay? The day that you decide you're going to speak up, it's going to be on the moment. It's not going to be some process where you gradually come out of yourself. And I want to see the degree to which you can make an adjustment. That means, and y'all on it. You followed, you got past the first step. You sat down, and when you didn't know you had anything to say, and didn't want to know, you wrote a heck of a song. We're getting ready to express ourselves. So express yourself. You got it like that. Okay? Kanaya? Kalia? Y'all ready?
Let's do it.
These are the minds that can save the world. These are the minds that can save the world because these are the minds that want to, because they care. Because they care. And they can't help it. That's the thing about it, they can't help it. The passion means I can't help it. When I say I'm passionate about something, it means I can't help it. You know, I'm just going to. I can't help it. And when you go through, you got 4 years, man. 4, that's it, man. That's it. You got 4 precious years in a human being where you can, you can either program the hell out of them and squash every bit of their spirit, or direct their spirit in such a focused way that they become a cult follower, or you can say, stay away. Watch this. So after they finish writing, and I say, somebody read, please. Nobody knows what's coming. Nobody.
What it's like here so far. I mean, so far it's been pretty fun, met new people. Like, how many is it? There are like 7 different kids. Never met. Within 45 minutes they had a song, which was like awesome. But yeah, it's pretty cool.